Yo, what's good, it's the boy Reviews, and it's been a wild year for anime. I've only managed to watch about 14 shows, due to the fact that for the majority of the year I did go back and rewatch most of One Piece, as well as rewatching Attack on Titan. But what is the best show so far? Well, here is my top 10 best anime of the entire year. I will include shows and movies. At number 10, The Boy and the Heron. I just saw this film yesterday in English dub, and I did like it. It's nice to see Miyazaki's movies on the big screen once again. The animation blended in with that beautiful OST really makes for such a beautifully visually stunning creation. I won't spoil anything from the film, but it's a touching film of self-discovery and trying to move past grief. But I must admit that just like with Howl's Moving Castle, the third act was really confusing for me. I just wasn't feeling it, to be honest with you. At number 9, we have Black Clover the movie. It's so cool to see Black Clover once again, and I remember Noliel having a lot of really cool moments in this movie. Check out my full review of this film that I did earlier on in the year, but I must admit that I kind of felt like the movie felt like a showreel, showcasing all these amazing beautiful animations that they're going to possibly do for the new seasons of Black Clover. The story wasn't really that engaging, as well as it's not making any sense at times. At number 8, we have Heavenly Delusion. It's an interesting spin on the whole post-apocalyptic genre, and the two lead characters are really fun leads, as well as the main female character who isn't all she seems to be. I won't spoil it, you give it a watch. The scenes of the children in that remote facility was really interesting. I do wish they dived a little bit more into that, but I do feel like there's going to be another season focusing more on that facility. But what I liked about the anime was that the people we idolize and romanticize may not be exactly what you imagine them to be. There's a character in this show who turns out to be completely different at the end of it when they were built up to be something else. I won't lie, it was a bit of a slap in the face, and I'll let you guys watch it. At number 7, we have Suzume. I already reviewed the film, so check it out, but it's a good flick. Such an interesting, engaging adventure with really wholesome characters. I think it was my favorite anime movie of the entire year, by a long shot. At number 6, My Hero Academia Season 6 Part 2, also known as the Dark Deku arc. I have also reviewed the entire arc, so check out all those videos, but it's my favorite arc of the entire show, showing the downfall of the hero society, how these heroes were once seen as these gods. People now look down on them and they are showing a lot of hate and disgust towards them. All these pro heroes quitting left, right and center. And I love seeing how Deku, being so exhausted trying to save people as best as he can, is so rugged and shaggy to the point that he looks like a villain in the eyes of some civilians. I like the scene where Oceano forces the crowd in the UA to look at Deku, and one of the characters who actually appeared in the first episode of the show admits that he, as well as other civilians, are nothing but bystanders who just watch these heroes perform, making them look more into themselves, as they haven't really done anything to help the situation except for complaining. At number 5, we have Demon Slayer Season 3. In my opinion, it's the best arc of the entire show. I've reviewed the entire season, so check all those episodes out. But a break from Zenitsu and Inosuke was very refreshing, and I like the Hashiras that we followed, especially the characters like Tokito and Genya, having really dramatic and intense yet emotional flashbacks. In that final episode, oh my gosh, I don't think I actually expected that to happen so early on, and we finally get some moves on flashbacks, which is a huge win, which is making me really excited for season 4, can't wait. Number 4, Oceano. I mean, what a way to pique people's interest with a movie-long episode as a season premiere. The entire show dealing with the dark realities of the entertainment industry. I have reviewed this show throughout, so watch all those videos. Number 3, One Piece the Wano arc. While I haven't actually completed the entire Wano arc, I'm about a couple of episodes behind due to the fact that I have rewatched the entire show and I'm currently on Fishman Island. The arc was pretty phenomenal, and there was a lot of unexpected and dramatic yet really entertaining and funny moments within the arc. I think in terms of the art and animation, it's definitely One Piece at its best, and One Piece was on fire this year with their live action show as well. Number 2, Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2. I've also reviewed this entire show, so check out all those videos out, but arc was dark. The way it ended as well, it left such a bad taste in my mouth, but I was also hyped for the new season. My gosh, people die in this arc that I didn't expect. I thought the animation towards the latter half of the season was a huge improvement over season 1. Despite the issues surrounding MAPPA, you can't deny the quality and greatness that the animators delivered, so thank you to them. Before I talk about my number 1 pick, let's talk about my honorable mentions: Nia, Zom 100, Hell's Paradise, and Bleach the 1000 Year Blood War arc. All these shows I actually haven't completed yet, so I don't have a full opinion on all of them, but if you want to check out my early reviews for these shows, then check out my videos on the channel. So far, they're not that bad. I think out of all of these shows, Zom 100 is the most interesting. I actually want to wait for part 3 of the 1000 Year Blood War arc to air so I can just binge all of it at one go. But with that out of the way, let's talk about my number 1 pick, the best anime of the year. Anime of the year, no surprise, Attack on Titan, the final chapters part 1 and part 2. I've reviewed this show to death, so check out all those videos, but it's a satisfying conclusion to this 10-year journey. I don't think any anime has hooked me when it comes to the story as much as Attack on Titan. One Piece is pretty close, but man, Attack on Titan is in a whole nother league. MAPPA pretty much redeemed themselves after a controversial final season part 1 in 2021. Back when people were complaining about the CGI and character redesigns, everyone seems to be praising Attack on Titan now. And that's because Yuichiro Hayashi and his team of MAPPA animators went above and beyond to make one of the most visually stunning, satisfying endings to an anime. It's pretty ironic, you know, 2021 JJK was praised for his animation and Attack on Titan was criticized. Now in 2023 AOT is praised for the animation, yet JJK is criticized. Bit ironic there, but that's just my list. It might not be the right list. Tell me in the comments down below what is your favorite anime of the year. Subscribe for more videos. I am currently editing one of my most ambitious Attack on Titan videos, so stay tuned for that. But thank you for watching. A boy do the view, signing out.